Okay, Mr. Wonka, I have finished your audit.
Great. How'd it go?
Not good. Not good at all. In fact, you failed miserably.
Failed?
Yeah, why don't I just go through some of the things I saw here, okay? First of all, your entire factory is coated with what you call edible wallpaper, which, besides being completely unsanitary, is a massive health code violation.
But it's delicious.
No. But worse than that is the fact that you have a giant chocolate river flowing through the middle of your factory. Now, I'm not sure if you're taking public water and turning it into chocolate, or if you're making your own chocolate and dumping it into a public water source, but either way, that is highly illegal. And on top of that, there are no railings next to this river, which makes it a very big hazard for chubby German boys. And it seems like you haven't taken that into consideration at all.
My chocolate river's made from the best coca beans in the world.
Speaking of the chocolate river, I noticed there is a boat, some sort of watercraft on the river. I checked the records. No one here has a boating license, so I'm not sure if you're piloting that or someone else is piloting it, but whoever is piloting it illegally, so that's a no-no. Moving on, I spoke with some of your employees, the people you call Oompa Loompas. I believe you claim to have rescued them from Loompa Land. Yeah, well, I talked with some of them, and they said you brought them here under false pretenses. You made them dye their hair and skin and sing songs for low wages, and apparently they can never leave the factory. So I'm not sure what exactly is going on here, but most egregiously, none of them have work visas.
I rescued the Oompa Loompas from Loompa Land, where they were living off of green caterpillars and being eaten by wang doodles.
Yeah, no, I don't care if you're getting them from Bangladesh or Loompa Land, they need work visas, okay? So they are working illegally in your company. Speaking of illegal labor, I noticed you have a room full of squirrels that are testing nuts. Not only is it highly illegal to have animals in a facility that produces food products, but upon closer inspection, the squirrels looked very aggressive. So I would be concerned that they could attack your Oompa Loompas or some of your guests. Again, I have never seen anything like this in my life, and I don't know how you got that many squirrels, but this is not okay. Then there's some additional violations, like you have massive edible mushrooms growing throughout your factory floor. Those are a controlled substance, so they should not just be laying around for anyone to eat. And that's not acceptable. Oh, your fizzy lifting room. I noticed you have a fizzy lifting room where if you drink your fizzy lifting drink, you'll start floating. Yeah, everyone in that room needs to have a harness on. I did not see a single harness in sight. Those people were flying up to the ceiling, which was being ventilated by a massive steel blade fan. So yeah, I'm surprised you haven't had any accidents, or at least none that I am aware of. And one last thing here, are you aware that your elevator breaks through the roof of your building and flies above the city?
Is that bad?
Yeah, no, that is a massive violation of federal aviation law. I'm going to be honest, I don't even understand how it operates, but again, should not be working like that.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
Well, just based on everything we talked about here, I'm assuming you'll have to pay a massive, massive fine or give up the factory.
How big exactly of a fine?
Somewhere in the realm of probably $100 million.
$100 million?
Hey, where you going?
I'm gonna go find a very poor boy.
Yeah, I'm that Weenie Hut General. Hey, I'm that Weenie Hut General.